I would like to thank everyone, and I would like to do a particular shout out to Russell Teacher, who many of you know. Russell was a third night, because he helped us with a raffle. My cousin is Jamestown, a baseball name, and he helped and raffled off the early money for some of the players out there on the field. And thank you to the Lord.
Good evening and welcome to Russell E. Diethrick Park for the first game of a two-game set as the Newark Pilots are set to take games on the road in Jamestown, New York. The Pilots haven't played a game since Saturday and have not won since Thursday. They come into tonight's matchup sitting at 1-2 last in the Western Division. As for Jamestown, they sit here at 2-2 on the young season, tied for third in the West. Tonight's starting lineups, first for your Newark Pilots. Batting first, playing shortstop Tyler Odeker. Third base, Jorge Leon. Batting third, playing left field, John Ballier. Batting fourth, playing first, Peter Battaglia. Batting fifth, patrolling center field, Over Torres. Batting sixth and DHing, Brant Nowaski. Batting seventh and playing right field, Colton Carney. Batting eighth and catching, Dominic Palma. And batting ninth, playing second base, Christian Orr. And that lineup will face Quinn Taylor for Jamestown. Will Frank will be on the mound for the Newark Pilots. Jamestown starting lineup goes Colin Stack, batting first, playing right. Ben Brokover, batting second, playing first. Chris Connolly, catching, batting third. Skylar Valentine, playing center, batting fourth. Chris Estrada, playing third, batting fifth. Matt Cross, DHing and batting sixth. Alex O'Donnell, playing shortstop, batting seventh. Christian Deaton, playing left field, batting eighth. And Nick Burnick, playing second base and batting ninth. And that lineup will face, from Canisius College, Will Frank. It will be Quinn Taylor, number 11 for Jamestown, on the mound from Felician College in Marlton, New Jersey, to face the Newark Pilots lineup. It's a beautiful 66 degrees here in Western New York. Now it's time for some Pilots baseball on the Newark Pilots Radio Network. Stepping into the plate is Tyler Odeker from Irvine Valley Community College in California takes a call, strike one on the corner. 0-1 to Tyler Odekirk. First pitch, 7:03 Eastern time. First pitch number 2 to Odekirk. Swings, ground ball to second. Second baseman fires, throws, as Odekirk is retired to start the game. Now stepping up to the plate, Jorge Leon from Hendricks. Leon has been playing in 2 of the first 3 games for the Pilots, but today will take over for Tanner Huddleston at third. The 0-0 to Leon. Leon squares the bunt inside, ball 1. Top one here in Jamestown. It's Jorge Leon. He was named All-Athletic, Southern Athletic Association this year. Takes a low, ball 2. Quinn Taylor, right-handed pitcher. Leon takes his time, now steps in. The 2-0. On the outside corner, strike 1. It'll be 2-6. Today, batting 125, 1 for 8 on the young season. Takes one low, ball 3. Now the Pilots coming into today with a low team batting average, but on base percentage. And one of their problems early in the season, as Leon takes ball 4 low and inside, is way too many runners on base. Let's see if that will change tonight for John Mayot's squad. Now the hottest hitter in the Pilots lineup, Ballier from Orange Coast Community College, steps in. Leon takes his lead off first. Leon takes his lead. He's not going, and the pitch of the stadium, strike 1. Gets ready for Ballier, sits. Conley sets up. Strike 2, low. Ballier will now face an 0-2. 1 out, runner leading off third. Taylor looks at Leon. Leon takes his lead. Ballier, grounded to first, foul. And we'll do the 0-2 again. John Ballier coming into this year batting 500, 6 for 12, 2 runs in 3 games, a double, 2 walks, and 4 Ks. He's also made an error in left field and has a pitching appearance. We'll get more on later. The 0-2 from Taylor, high and outside, a waste pitch, ball 1. Taylor throwing to Chris Connolly from Canisius College. Canisius, the same college as tonight's starter, Will Frank. Throws over, Leon back in. To Ben Brookover at San Antonio on first base for Jamestown. Now the 1-2 to Ballier. Breaking ball popped up. Play for the left fielder Deaton. 2 away as Leon hurries back to first base. 2 away, and in steps in number 18, Peter Taglia. Taglia from Niagara University, batting 4th for the Pilots. Coming into today, batting 250, 3 for 12, 2 runs in 3 games. Sorry about that. We lost internet connection in the broadcast booth. Not sure when it cut out, but the Newark Pilots were retired in the top of the first, just a walk to Jorge Leon. And now, after a 2-1, Colin Saxton lines a base hit into right field for the first hit of the night for Jamestown. Colin Saxton from UMBC, and on the mound tonight for your Newark Pilots, it's Will Frank. Frank, a new member to the Pilots. He wears number 32, and he is from Canisius Division I school in Buffalo, New York. Frank looks back stack, shakes off Palma, and now will deliver the first pitch to Ben Brookover, the first baseman. High and inside, ball one. Will Frank throws over to Battaglia. We'll get ready to throw the 1-0 now to Ben Brookover. Will Frank, playing for Canisius in the MAC Conference, throwing to Dominic Palma, who plays for Manhattan in the MAC Conference. The 1-0 is fouled back, 1-1. And another MAC Conference player on first base, it's Peter Battaglia. Frank getting ready to deliver the 1-1. Throws over. Stack back in safely. Brookover coming into today, batting .250, 4 for 16 with 3 runs. Takes a breaking ball high, ball 2. The defensive positioning today for Newark, from left to right in the outfield, John Bally in left, Over Torres in center, and Colton Carney in right. The 2-1 from Will Frank. On the outside corner, strike 2. In the infield, it's Jorge Leon at third, Tyler Odekirk at short, Christian Orr at second base, and Peter Battaglia at first, Dominic Palma catching, and Will Frank on the mound. Brookover gets a sign from the third base coach for the Jammers. Colin Stack takes his lead off first, and Will Frank gets ready to deliver. Frank, breaking ball, grounded to Odekirk. Odekirk cannot make the play, and it goes into left field. Valier picks it up, throws it back in the infield, and let's see how they score that one here in Jamestown. Look to be a tough hop, and they're going to give a single to Ben Brookover, so no error for Odekirk. And now runners on first and second with nobody out. Stepping into the plate, it's number 17, Chris Connolly, for Canisius College, a teammate of Will Frank. Chris Connolly batting .507 for 14, 2 doubles, 5 RBIs, 3 runs in 4 games. Will Frank looks back the runner at second, throws, ball 1 outside to Connolly. Will Frank appeared in 14 games in his freshman campaign for Canisius College. He is from Grand Island, New York. Frank fires. Down the middle, but low. Ball 2. Chris Connolly batting from the left side. Battaglia plays just about on the infield grass, everyone else in normal depth in the infield. Will Frank looks back stack at second, fires the 2-0, inside for a strike, 2-1. 2-1, Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. No score between Jamestown and Newark, as Will Frank gets ready to deliver the 2-1 to Chris Connolly. Stack takes his lead off second, and Ben Brookover takes his lead off first. Will Frank looks the runner back. Oderkirk gets in his position, and here's the pitch from Frank. Low. Palma blocks, but the runner's going. He is safe. It's going to be a double steal for Jamestown. And now runners on second and third with a 3-1 count to Chris Connolly. Battaglia backs up now, playing deep at first as Jorge Leon at third. It looks like Newark would concede a run here if they got a ground ball to anywhere except for Leon. Chris Connolly waiting the pitch inside, ball four. And with nobody out here in the bottom of the first, the bases are loaded. And that has been a problem with the Newark Pilots so far this year. It's way too many walks and allowed runners by this pitching staff. Something that pitching coach Bennett Schultz emphasized he did not want to happen earlier in the year. And the walk habit really didn't start to happen until the 8th inning on Friday night against Geneva. We'll get more into that one later, too. Will Frank gets set to pitch to Skylar Valentine, bases loaded. Strike on the outside corner, fastball, strike one. Skylar Valentine from the University of Texas at San Antonio, a teammate of Ben Brookover, who stands at second. Colin Stack at third, Chris Connolly at first, and now the 0-1 from Will Frank. Breaking ball, outside corner, does not get the call, ball one. Skylar Valentine, 4 for 17, 235 batting average this year. Fouls a breaking ball up the first base line. It'll be 1-2. 1-2, bases loaded, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the first on the Newark Pilots Radio Network. Will Frank are about ready to deliver the 1-2. Leon about even with the bag. Oderkirk and Orr in double play depth, and Battaglia is in at first, maybe awaiting a bunt. The 1-2 is fouled back. Colton Carney runs out of room. We're going to do the 1-2 over again. To number 2, Skylar Valentine. Valentine has driven in 2 runs this year for the Jammers. Looking to add to that total. Awaits the 1-2 from Pilots pitcher Will Frank. Here's the 1-2. Fastball outside, ball 2. So 2-2, no outs. In 14 games for Canisius this year, Will Frank went 2-2. Did not start 5 hits in 25 innings. Ray, 255 batting average against. Breaking ball blocked by Palma, and we'll have a full count. Full count, bases loaded, and similar to what happened at Donovan on Saturday night in Myra, where he could not find the zone. Frank is in trouble. This figured out. The Pilots are going to be in for a 2-game set. Because we're here for 2 days in Jamestown. The 3-2 from Will Frank. Fouled back towards me. We're going to do the 3-2 again. Adam Donovan the other day from Newark in Elmira took the loss. Couldn't get out of the first inning. 4 hits, 5 earned, 4 walks. And they had to go deep into the bullpen for that one. As we're playing tomorrow at 11 a.m. here in James again, do not want to have to go deep in the bullpen to start a 2-game set today. Will Frank gets ready for the 2-2. Bases loaded. No one's going. Blocked by Palma. Ball 4. And that walk in a run. And the Jammers lead 1-0. To the plate for Jamestown. Chris Estrada. Estrada, the third baseman for the Jammers. Tonight batting 5 for 18, 278, 3 runs, 5 hits in 4 games. 0-0 from Will Frank. Gets a high strike on a fastball. Strike 1. Bottom of the first. Jamestown leads 1-0. Battaglia in at first. Jorge Leon the bag. Kirk still in double play depth. The 0-1 from Will Frank. Fastball, low, ball 1. And that's been something else that's happened with Newark. That was a close call, but the Geneva game rolling into the Elmira game, Newark has failed to get the close calls, which our other 2 opponents have gotten, and that has not helped the pitching staff with the walks. There's a good call. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 2. And now for the second consecutive hitter, Will Frank has a 1-2. He lost Valentine to an eventual walk. Let's see what he can do with Chris Estrada, also from the University of Texas, San Antonio. To Dominic Palma. Up and away, ball 2. Brookover leads off third. Connolly leads off second. And Skylar Valentine takes his lead off first. It's Will Frank on the mound getting set to deliver the 2-2. The middle, Christian Orr to Oderkirk. Oderkirk on to first, no throw. And on a fielder's choice, Jamestown gets another run. The Newark Pilots gets their first out of the game. And stepping up to the plate for Jamestown, it's Matt Cross, number 21, from Niagara County Community College. The runners on first and third. Battaglia holds on Estrada. Lead off third. Infield in double play depth. Breaking ball. Strike 1 to Matt Cross. So 1 away in the bottom of the first. 0-1 count for Will Frank. Switching to Dominic Palma behind the plate. And Matt Cross, right-handed batter. Will Frank fires to first. His good pickoff move. But Chris Estrada is back in safely. Cross. Will Frank shakes off. Looks to first. Ball blown away. Ball 1. It'll be a 1-1 now to Matt Cross. Cross from Niagara County, CC. The 1-1 from Will Frank, breaking ball. Gets Matt Cross to freeze, and it's strike 2. So now for the third straight hitter, Will Frank has a 2-strike count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on first and third. Jamestown leads 2-0. Runner going, breaking ball. Palma fires down. Christian Orr cuts it off, fires to third, no runner going. So it will be a stolen base for Chris Estrada on a ball. And it'll be a 2-2 count to Matt Cross, the third stolen base in the inning. Will Frank Gets ready to deliver 2-2. Runners on second and third. Now breaking ball outside. 3-2. Leon playing just about third. Everyone else in the infield. Looks like a hit anywhere but Leon would concede a base open to Matt Cross. Pitch from Will Frank. To the gap. Valier going back at the wall. And it's all had to hold. So only one run will come around to score from Niagara for Jamestown. 1 out RBI double for Matt Cross as Chris 90 feet in the bottom of the first. It appeared that John Valier had that ball caught in his glove. It hit off the left center field wall here in Jamestown. It's a pretty deep wall. 370 to left center. Bennett Schultz goes out to talk. And it'll be second and third. Cross at second, Estrada at front. From Mercyhurst College. O'Donnell playing shortstop, coming to today, 158 on the year, and has a chance to really break this one up in the bottom of the first. The pitch from Will Frank, low, on the outside corner, ball 1. It's been a long bottom of the first inning here for Will Frank. Runners on second and third, the 1-0. Out deep to Valier. Valier gets it, runner at third. And it is not corralled by Palma, the runner from second tags. And it's 4-0. The throw just about up the third base line from Valier, which allowed Matt Cross, who was not actually tagging on the play, to base. So now runners on, just a runner on third, 2 outs. The first pitch from Will Frank, ball outside. It's Christian Deaton from the University of California State Bakersfield. Deaton comes into tonight 0 for 2 in 2 games and 4 walks. The pitch from Will Frank, lined into right center. That's towards it off, throws into first. And as the number 9 hitter steps in for Jamestown, it's 5-0 Jammers. Bottom of the first. So for the second straight game, Newark allows 5 runs in the bottom of the first inning. It looks like there's going to be some activity in the Newark pen. Third base coach asking for a bigger lead from Christian Deaton, and he steals Palma's throw, not in time. 4th stolen base of the inning for the Jammers. That was a strike, swinging strike to Nick Burnick from Niagara, the second baseman. Teammates with our first baseman, Peter Battaglia. Another fellow MAC member, as the pitcher, catcher, first baseman, and batter are all from the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. Frank set to fire the 0-1 with Christian Deaton dancing off second base. Home plate umpire calls time. Frank steps off. Will Frank looks in, gets the signal from Dominic Palma. Here's the 0-1, Will Frank. Inside corner, strike 1. Oh, 2 outs. Deaton leads off second base for Jamestown. Will Frank set to fire the pitch. Gets what he likes from Palma. Runner fakes going, and a swinging strike three from Nick Burnick, but not before the Jammers get 5 runs. 5 runs on 4 hits, and a runner left on second base. We head to the top 5-0 Jamestown here in Jamestown. Newark Pilots Radio Network. Welcome back to Diethrick Park here in Jamestown, New York. Stepping up to the plate for Newark, it will be Over Torres in Arizona. It's community college. Long stretch, Quinn Taylor bounces the first pitch to Torres. Over Torres playing center field. Used to playing right field for the Newark. Waits the 1-0 ball, swings at it, dribbler down the third base line, strike 1. Torres comes into tonight with 3 outfield assists from right field. 2 of those outfield assists are when a runner on the base paths actually fell down. Strike 2. He had 2 outfield assists against Elmira on Saturday and one on last Thursday in their home opener. Torres waits on a breaking ball. Lazy fly ball out to right field. That's Collins. Stack, 1 away. Stepping up to bat, number 31, Grant Nowaski. First game with the Newark Pilots from Indiana State University in Indiana. Indiana native. Waits on a fastball, grounds it to third base. Third baseman fires across the diamond. And he got him. It appeared that the first baseman had come off the bag, but he did not. Brookover just hangs on. Estrada beats Nowaski. Stepping up to the plate is Colton Carney. And after that long inning from Will Frank, what he does not need, 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the second inning. Colton Carney looking to stop that, swings at a first pitch slider outside. Strike 1. Making his first appearance for the Pilots this season. Takes inside. First base, our home plate umpire calls him back. Not sure what's going on. Colton Carney said it hit him. Pitcher Connolly and the pitcher Taylor for Jamestown are both saying it didn't. Home plate umpire confirms with the first base umpire, and he says it did hit him. Now it'll be Dominic Palma looking to extend the inning even more. Palma, 1 appearance this year for the Pilots. He DH'd against Geneva on Friday night in the 3-4 loss to the Red Wings. The 0-0 from Taylor, 2 outs. Colton Carney takes his lead off first base, ball 1 outside. Palma, in 2017 in his freshman campaign with Manhattan, batted .244 in 29 games. Takes a 1-0, breaking ball low. Colton Carney goes into second base safely with a stolen base off a bounced breaking ball. And now the Newark Pilots are in business with a runner in scoring position with 2 away. Palma drove in 9 runs in his freshman campaign with Manhattan, a Division I school in the Bronx. Quinn Taylor gets set to fire the 2-0 to Palma. Carney takes his lead off second. The 2-0, low, gets away from the catcher. It's going to be a wild pitch. Carney advances another 90 feet. And now with a 3-0 count to Dominic Palma, he is a runner on third. Palma awaits the 3-0 as Colton Carney leads off third base now. Pitch from Taylor, low, bounced it, ball 4. So he bounced all 4 pitches to Dominic Palma for Christian Orr. Christian Orr batting 9th, also making his first appearance for Newark. Christian Orr, a unique add to the Newark Pilots in this perfect game collegiate baseball league. Christian Orr is not yet in college. He recently graduated from Clay High School in Ohio this past weekend. He's committed to the Division II school, Saginaw Valley State University in Michigan. Christian Orr will be teammates with another pitcher from the Newark Pilots, Zach Mann, in the fall in Michigan. And he steps in with runners on first and third and a chance to cut into this Jamestown lead here in the top of the second. Taylor looks over at Palma at first. First pitch to Christian Orr. Breaking ball high, ball 1. Christian Orr playing second base tonight for Newark. That position has been frequented by Jorge Leon and Graham Hackbarth for the first 3 games. Fastball, low and away, ball 2. So 6 straight from Quinn Taylor as he is struggling to find the zone here in the bottom of the second with 2 outs. Palma takes his lead off first, Carney off third. Christian Orr swings, pops it up. Ball into right field, corralled by Colin Stack, inning over. So after an inning and a half, 5-0 here on the Newark Pilots Radio Network.
And the next outfield game is taking place on the road. 4 rounds on the grandstand. Look here on the side of all details. I'm here to feel who's ready to play our Jared basketball game. Now, feel what we have to do is pick up that 9 and we'll let down the grandstand. Odd number, you will be getting 2 tickets. Even number, you will be getting a pass. But there is another number today. That number is 6. Let's see if you get it. Come on, let's go. More on either 1 or 2. You will not lose this game. And that's it. That's an even number, and you will be getting a generous pass. If you are watching on the play, reliable, and an open eye, you can make a difference in the life of a local child of the common officer. DA Family Services is a cousin of the heart of the children and their families in our area for over a century. And we currently have great groups of local children who are belonging home. DA Mentor and learn more on how the common parents today. Call DA Family Services at 716-106-1614.
All right, welcome back, Newark Pilots Radio Network. I'm Frank LaSala. 5-0, bottom of the second here in Jamestown, New York. Order for the Jammers, Colin Stack on the mound after a long bottom of the first where he allowed 5 runs on 4 hits and a few walks. Shut down inning now. Breaking ball, strike 1. And that's a good start for Will Frank. Frank, working quickly, fires the 1-0, or the 0-1. Breaking ball, strike 2. Throws Colin Stack. It appears this freshman from Canisius has a pretty good breaking ball. Palma shakes him off again. And time called by the home plate umpire, requested by Colin Stack. Will Frank will reset. 0-2, out, 5-0 Jamestown. 0-2, lined up the middle, base hit Colin Stack, and he is on first with his second single. And now that will bring up Ben Brookover from the University of Texas, San Antonio, playing first base. Brookover walked, stole a base, stole a base and scored in the top half of the first. Will Frank looks over at Battaglia, who's holding on Stack at first. The 0-0, breaking ball, strike 1. Will Frank gets his pitch from Palma, gets set to fire the 0-1, throws back over to Battaglia, Stack in at first, safely. Frank will reset. Throwing from the stretch here in the bottom of the second. Nobody out. Brookover awaits the pitch for the Jammers. Runner going. Pitch fouled back. Stack treks back to first base. He was going on the play. He's back now. Will Frank will get ready to fire to Ben Brookover from UT San Antonio. Frank, the 0-2 fastball, up down the right field line, out of play. We'll do the 0-2 over again. Stack leads off first. His batting gloves. Battaglia holds Stack on. Leaves the ready for play. Will Frank working quickly, fires over to first. Stack back in safely. Wait, the 0-2. Will Frank shakes off Palma, gets his pitch, looks over at Battaglia. Runner not going. Fastball, fouled back. We'll get ready to do the 0-2 over again. Pilots coming into tonight's matchup at 1-2, sitting last in the West Division. A game and a half back of Elmira. Elmira beat them 12-4 in Elmira on Saturday night. Fastball outside, waste pitch, ball 1. And that's the first ball of the inning for Will Frank of the first, after the long bottom of the first. Will Frank from the stretch fires the 1-2, low. Palma blocks it. 2-2. Ben Brookover steps in, awaits the 2-2 from Will Frank. Here it is. Fastball inside, 3-2. Nobody out. Let's see if Colin Stack the Jammers. It's been a lengthy 1 innings plus for Will Frank as he sets to fire the 3-2 from the stretch. Runner is going. Fastball. Flied to right. Colton Carney under it. Gets set to fire to first. Colin Stack back in safely. 1 away now for Newark. So with the runner going, a good 2-strike, 3-ball pitch to get Brookover to pop up from Will Frank. Back on first, and it will be Chris Connolly. Connolly walked and came around to score. Teammate of Will Frank from Canisius College. They're going. Squares the bunt. Palma's throw, but he's covering. Hits Stack, and the hitting Stack prevented the ball center field. It will be a stolen base for Colin Stack, his second of the game. A strike as Chris Connolly had squared to bunt. He pulled it back, so it was a called strike. Coming up in the Newark pen, it's Kang Fee Wang here in the bottom of the second. But right now it's Will Frank, 0-1 to Chris Connolly, batting from the left side. Ball 1 outside. Odekirk holds on Stack at second. Now goes back to his normal position, the 1-1. Fastball down the middle, strike 2. One, 2, Colin Stack leads off second. It'll be Will Frank to Chris Connolly. Gets his pitch from Dominic Palma. It's catcher. Frank looks back. Odekirk gets back in his position. Change up, upstairs, ball 2. It's in, awaits the 2-2 from Will Frank. And Jammers here in the bottom of the second. The pitch from Will Frank, fastball, fouled back by Chris Connolly. We're going to do the 2-2 again. Palma goes out to talk. Want to get this 2-2 pitch right. The shade is beginning to creep in just over the left field wall. The field is about shaded, except for where Colton Carney is standing in right field. Not an issue for Will Frank or Chris Connolly right now. Here's the 2-2 from Will Frank. Breaking ball, outside corner, 3-2. And now Colin Stack was going from first on the 3-2 with Brookover up. Now with nobody on first, let's see if he tries to steal third on a 3-2 count. Will Frank gets his pitch, gets ready to fire from the stretch, looks back at Stack. Odekirk back too short, runner not going, ball 4. High and away. The second walk for Chris Connolly. Runners on first and second, 1 out. And that will bring up Skylar Valentine from the University of Texas at San Antonio. Valentine walked in a run in the bottom of the first. Wang no longer warming up in the pilot's pen. One out. It's Valentine awaiting the pitch from Will Frank. 0-0. Breaking ball in the dirt. Blocked by Palma. Chris leads off first, Stack off second. Lined into right or left. Ballier cuts it off. It's going to be a base hit. Runner Stack comes around. He will score, and it's 6-0. So the second RBI on the day for Skylar Valentine. This time an RBI single as Colin Stack came around to score. That's 6 earned runs now here through an inning and a third for Will Frank. 6 earned runs on 6 hits, 3 walks. He has a strikeout in this one. And now it will be Chris Estrada. Estrada grabbed a fielder's choice, second, and scored in the bottom of the first. Ball from Frank, fired back. Strike one. Chris Connolly leads off second. Skylar Valentine leads off first. And Chris Estrada awaits the 0-1 from Will Frank. 1 out, bottom second, breaking ball, strike one, or strike two. Will Frank looks in at Palma. Goes to pitch right. Fastball high. Ball one. One and two, runners on first and second, 1 out. 6-0, Jamestown. Pitch, pop in air. Oderkirk corrals under it. It's going to be an infield fly. And there's 2 left. Stepping up to the plate, it's Matt Cross. Cross doubled a wall, center field wall in the first and scored a run. County Community College awaits the pitch from Will Frank. 2 on, bottom of the first, or bottom of the second. Second, Will Frank fires inside, ball one. Everyone in the infield playing back for Newark. Now to Cross with runners leading off first and second. Home plate umpire calls time. It's Connolly on second and Valentine on first for the Jammers, who lead 6-0 on 6 hits here in the bottom of the second with 2 outs. Cross awaits the 1-0 from Will Frank. And here it is, breaking ball, outside, low and outside, ball 2. Two outs. If you're Frank, you would like to end the inning here to load the bases with 2 outs. With Alex O'Donnell, the shortstop, coming up next. He already has an RBI in this game. From Will Frank, fastball, line back towards the screen. 2-1. Matt Cross, number 21, batting right-handed, steps out. Will Frank and Dominic Palma talk ahead of the 2-1 from Kelly leads off second. Valentine leads off first. And the 2-1 from Will Frank is back up and away, ball 3. So 3-1, and now Will Frank is in danger of loading the bases again in the bottom of the second. Loading the bases, also one pitch away from a 3 count or even getting out of the inning. Leads off first and second. From Will Frank, breaking ball, up and away, the bases are loaded.
Now back to shortstop, number 1, Alex O'Donnell.
And that will bring up the shortstop from Mercyhurst, Alex O'Donnell, as Bennett Schultz is going to the mound, and he is going to pull Will Frank with the bases loaded in the bottom of the second inning. So we're going to take a break. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning here in Jamestown. It will be Peng Fei Wong, a new pitcher for the Newark Pilots. Wong, no easy task, coming in with the bases loaded, being asked to limit the damage. On third, Skylar Valentine on second, and Matt Cross. Ask for the catcher, Dominic Palma. Pei Fei Wong, new Taipei City, Taiwan, speaks very little English, and with no translator here today, will have to do his best to get to Wong. Wong features 5 pitches. His best is his splitter. From the stretch, down the middle, strike 1 to Alex O'Donnell. O'Donnell hit a sac fly in the first, so no official at bat, but drove in a run. In the 5-run top of the first for Jamestown. Here's the 0-1 from Wong. One of his many curveballs, likes to change his speed and his arm angle on that, and that one's in, strike 2. That one froze Alex O'Donnell a little bit. Now Wong to end the inning here, 0-2 to O'Donnell. The 0-2 from Wong out of the stretch. Fouled up the right field line, out of play. Wong, a senior from Van Nuys University. It's a private university in the Taiwan. Stands at 5'9", 176 pounds. Likes the call from Palma. Here's the 0-2. Is a fastball, fouled back. And we'll do it again. So Wong has come in and thrown nothing but strikes, 4 strikes, with bases loaded, two outs, 6-0, bottom of the second, Jamestown. Here's the 0-2 from Wong. Curveball, left it up. Luckily, it was up enough where O'Donnell couldn't do anything with it. Ball 1. Two, bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It's the splitter. Leone thought about waiting back. He boots it at third. It's going to be an E5. 7-0. Jamestown. Now we bring up number 7, Christian Deaton. Deaton singled and stole a base, also drove in a run in the top of the first. Or the bottom of the first, I'm sorry. Bases still loaded. 2 outs. Official score did rule that an E5 on Jorge Leone. Leone used to playing second base for the Pilots, his first game of the season at third. Now it'll be Christian Deaton batting from the left-hand side. Waits a pitch from Wong. In the first strike. Deaton from California State University Bakersfield campus. 2 games with a pair of walks of the summer in the last. Wong steps off. 0-1, 2 outs, bases loaded. Bottom. Wong looks in, shakes Palma off. Sees one he likes. Palma sets up outside. One from Wong, up and away. The 1-1 popped up. Odekirk gets under it, and it looks like Wong is going to escape this inning. Popped up to Tyler Odekirk. He catches it, but not before the Jamestown Jammers get two runs, 1 error on a couple of hits. And after 2 innings, Jamestown leads Newark 0 here on the Newark Pilots Radio Network. All right, welcome back into Diethrick Park here in Jamestown, New York. It will be Tyler Oedeker, the shortstop for Newark, leading off in the top of the third. Newark trailing 7-0. Oedeker squares the bunt, pulls it back, and takes strike one. Oedeker awaits the 0-1 from Taylor. Breaking ball high. So for the second straight inning now, Quinn Taylor comes onto the mound after his team lead, but after sitting for a long stretch of time. Let's see this inning, how it affects him. Last inning, it did not. Oedeker squares the bunt, pulls it back. Ball two. Oedeker does not have a hit in 10 at-bats this summer, but has worked 6 walks for the Pilots and has played a great defensive shortstop. Takes a ball, breaking ball high, 3-1. The 3-1 from Taylor, outside, ball 4. And another walk, his 7th of the summer for Tyler Oedeker. Jorge Leon. Leon walked in the top of the first inning. Steps up to the plate now with a runner on first. Leon, 1 for 9 on the summer. In the bottom of the second, which on a play on a ground ball that would have ended the inning but allowed the 7th run for Jamestown score. Takes a breaking ball in the dirt, ball 1, blocked by Connolly, so Oedeker stays put. Field just about fully shaded now here in Jamestown. Oedeker takes his lead off first, outs. Waits the 1-1, swings, grounds it to second base. Second baseman onto short, onto first. 4-6-3 double play. After Newark got the leadoff hitter on, he is quickly erased. That went Brennick O'Donnell to Brookover. 4-6-3, 2 away now. We'll bring up John Ballier. Ballier batting from the left side. Spring ball outside. Ballier flied out to his counterpart in left field, his last at-bat. And now lines it into the right center field gap. That's going to be a 2-out double for John Ballier as he sprints into second base, standing up. And now with 2 outs and Peter Battaglia coming up, the Newark Pilots. That's hit number 7, double number 2 for Ballier. He's batting .500 on the summer in 4 games. And now it's Pete Battaglia from Niagara. The 0-0 from Taylor, slider outside, ball 1. He led Niagara in runs batted in his freshman campaign with 48. It's in 48 games. That's good for .317 batting average. Cannot stay away from the slider outside. Chases it. It's going to be 1-1. Battaglia grounded into a fielder's choice to end the first inning. Now looking to do some damage here in the top of the third side. Ballier leads off second, ball 2. Taylor looking at Ballier. Ballier dances off second. Fastball paints the outside corner, strike 2. Now it will be a 2-2 to Peter Battaglia. Battaglia standing at 6'2", 205, the Pilots' first baseman. Go to the 2-2 from Quinn Taylor. Here it is. Slider, fouled back. I will do the 2-2 again. Two outs. Ballier leads off second. It's Battaglia at the plate, and he awaits the pitch from Quinn Taylor, number 11, the right-hand pitcher for Jamestown. Breaking ball popped up, and it looks like it will be playable for Brookover. Slides. The play, and the Newark Pilots still have life. Not know how much room he had along the fence. Just a bit too early, and that gave Battaglia a new life. Let's see if Battaglia can do something now. 2-2. From Taylor, Ballier takes his lead off second. Slider. Battaglia early, fouls it back. We're going to do it again. Hold on, Donald. Taylor looks him back. Now fires the 2-2. Fastball, fouled back, and we'll do it again. Ballier takes his lead off second base. Peter Battaglia awaits the 2-2 from Quinn Taylor. Taylor looks back, fires 2-2. Breaking ball, strike 3. Battaglia down, swinging. So after 2 innings and a half, trails 7-0 in Jamestown here on the Newark Pilots Radio Network. All right, welcome back to Jamestown. Bottom of the third, stepping up to the plate, the number 9 hitter, number 13, Nick Burnick, struck out swinging to end the bottom of the first inning. And a new catcher to tell you about after the first pitch from Wong. Breaking ball, swung, fouled up the third slot. The new catcher is Po Chuan Pun, also from Taiwan City, Taiwan to be exact. Now the 0-1 fastball outside corner, strike 1. Wong looked confident in coming in the bottom of the second, and he should be even more confident now that he has a catcher that speaks his language. Po sets up on the outside corner, tries to bring it back, doesn't get the call, 1-2. Nobody out, 1-2 from Wong. Breaking ball, looped into center field, and that's going to be a lead-off base hit from Nick Burnick. And Jamestown has the lead-off batter on for the third straight inning. Stepping up to bat for the third time in as many innings, it's Colin Stack, the right fielder from UMBC. 2 runs, 2 stolen bases. Wong fires over to Battaglia, Burnick back in safely. So Poe will go into the 9 hole for Newark. He replaces Dominic Palma, whose night is over. First pitch to Stack, outside corner, strike 1. Burnick leads off first. 0-1. Back. That one almost hit me here in the booth. 0-2. That ball hit hard back on Stack, but all good up here. And we'll await the 0-2. And that ball almost took my head off up here. Fastball upstairs. 1-2 now to Colin Stack. So Wong gets his pitch from Poe out to Colin Stack. Runner leads off first. Breaking ball upstairs, ball 2. And Wong lucky because he knew he left that one up. Colin Stack luckily laid off it. Leading off first, Battaglia holds him on. 7-0, bottom 3. Nobody out. Wong throws over, soft. Just wants Burnick to know he's paying attention to him. 2-2. And Wong, just as he gets the ball back from Battaglia, he's ready for the 3-2. At first, Burnick not going. 3-2, swung on and missed. Strike 3. Colin Stack down, retired for the first time on a fastball upstairs from Wong. His first strikeout of the summer. And that will bring up number 30, Ben Brover, the first baseman, flied out to Colton Carney in the second inning. They scored a run in the first. Here's the 0-0 from Wong. Breaking ball, one of his many breaking balls. Strike 1. Wong features 5 pitches. We've seen a couple of his breaking balls, his fastball, and his splitter so far tonight. To Brookover. Grounded to Odekirk. Odekirk takes a short hop, fires across the diamond to first. Battaglia cannot scoop it. Burnick advances to third. On first and third, 1 out. And that should be an E6, and it is, on Tyler Odekirk. So Nick Burnick, who would have been safe at second, advances on the row on the error from Odekirk. And Ben Brookover is on first after E6. It will be Chris Connolly, 2 walks and 2 runs in as many trips to the plate, in as many innings, batting for the 3rd time in the bottom of the 3rd. 1 out. It will be Wong to Poe. Connolly, the left-handed batter. 5. Fouled up, back, out of play. So 0-1 now from Wong. Home plate umpire gets a few more balls after how to play this inning. Chris Connolly steps out, now gets back into the batter's box to await the 0-1 from Pang Fei Wong. Wong, the Taiwanese pitcher from New Taipei City. 0-1. dirt. Ball one. Nice block on the play by Po Chuan Pan. It'll be 1-1 to Chris Connolly. Connolly at the plate. Ben Brookover leads off first, and Nick Bernick takes his lead off third. 1 out, 1-1 count, 7-0 Jammers. Breaking ball inside, strike 2. These Jammers hitters are having a tough time picking up Wong's breaking ball so far. Have yet to get a good swing or even a good look at it. And to Chris Connolly from Canisius. Fastball. In between first and second. Base hit. The runner, Nick Bernick, will score from third. 8-0 Jamestown. So it'll be an unearned run. Poe, or for Wong, sorry. Poe is the catcher. Unearned because of the error from Odeker, which allowed Bernick to advance 90 feet to third. It's Brookover at second, Chris Connolly at first. And takes a slider outside, ball 1. He has singles in as many trips to the plate for the Jammers. Awaits a pitch from the right-handed batter's box. Here's the 1-0 from Wong. Breaking ball down the middle, strike 1. And second, 1 out, 1-1 count now. Wong. The 1-1 fastball fouled back out of play, strike 2. Wong working quickly. As soon as he gets the ball, he's ready to fire. Is not ready for Jamestown. Gets the pitch he likes from Poe. He's off first and second, or holding the runner on it. 1-2. Ooh, that one was close. Poe is holding it there for extra time, but the home plate umpire not giving Wong the call. The 2-2 now to Skylar Valentine from Wong. Runners lead off first and second. 1 out on 8 hits for Jamestown. Breaking ball. Just got a piece. That's Valentine, and we're going to do 2 again. So that one was the slow breaking ball. He has a slow breaking ball and a faster breaking ball. Valentine saw it was the slow one. The 2-2 from Wong as the runners take their lead off first and second. Fakes like he's going to go back. Breaking ball up the middle. Odeker takes it himself. Fires across the diamond to Battaglia. 6-6-3. Double play. Inning over. Job by Wong on the 2-2 to grab the double play. 1 unearned run on the inning. Odeker makes up for the error. Heading to the 4th. Newark has some ground to make. It's 8-0 Jamestown here on the Newark Pilots Radio Network. All right, welcome back to Diethrick Field here in Jamestown, New York. Quinn Taylor back on the mound for Jamestown here at the top of the fourth. It will be Over Torres, Brant Nowaski, and Colton Carney for Newark. Fastball low, ball one. Flied out to right in his first at-bat. Torres from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Yavapai College in Prescott, Arizona. It's a community college. Torres, also from the Dominican Republic, takes high, ball two. Quinn Taylor, fastball. Torres pops it up for the second baseman, Nick Bernick. One away in the top of the fourth now for Newark. Bring up the designated hitter batting from the left side, Brand Nowaski. His first game this summer with Newark. Steps up to the plate with one away. Nowaski from Indiana State University. Low and inside, ball one. In 24 games in his freshman campaign, 9 started. Nowaski went 13 for 41, 317 batting average, 5 RBIs, 6 runs, and a couple extra base hits. 1-0 from Taylor, inside, ball two. Nowaski awaits the 2-0. Fastball low inside. Ball actually went to the backstop. 3-0. Colton Carney stands on deck. Carney was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. He will wait. 3-0 now to Nowaski from Quinn Taylor. Taylor has allowed just 1 hit through 3, or 3 1/3 now. Nowaski taking on 3-0. Strike one. To Nowaski up the middle, corralled by the shortstop O'Donnell, fires across the diamond to Brookover, score that one 6-3 as Colton Carney steps out to the plate now, 2 away. It will be Colton Carney now from Seton Hill University, Division II school in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Carney's first appearance, he was hit by a pitch, so no official plate appearance yet for Newark. He steps up with 2 outs. Grounds it to third now. That's Estrada. Estrada to Brookover and barely beats Carney. Man, that play was close. But 1 pitch out, and that will end the inning. No runs, no runners left on base for Newark. We head to the bottom of the fourth. 8-0 Jamestown here on the Newark Pilots. All right, welcome back to Jamestown. Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Jammers is Chris Estrada, the third baseman. Estrada just made that last play at third to end the top half of the fourth. The 1-0 from Wang, breaking ball, strike one. So Wang has done a pretty good job in relief, allowing just one unearned run in its third. Breaking ball, slow breaking ball. Chris Estrada was way out front of that one, strike two. Working quickly, throwing to his countryman Poe. Poe sets up outside, 1-2. Fastball, missed, ball two. Chris Estrada, 0 for 2 on the day, an infield fly in the second, and a fielder's choice RBI in the first. Breaking ball, early, fouled out of play, and we will do the 2-2 again. Two, no one on, no one out. Trail 8-0. 2 now from Wong. Poe sets up on the outside corner. Fastball outside, strike three, ring him up. Chris Estrada down looking. One away in the fourth. And that brings up Matt Cross. Cross from Niagara County Community College. Doubled in the first and scored a run. And drove in a run. Second. Off Will Frank, who started for the Pilots. Will Frank, an inning and 2/3, 6 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, strikeout in Will Frank's first appearance of the summer for Newark. The 0-0 from Wang, fastball outside, ball one. This is also Wang's first appearance for Newark on the summer. Working quickly from the stretch. Breaking ball almost hits Matt Cross as he had to duck out of the way for that one. It will be ball two, 2-0. The 2-0 from Wang, 1 out, nobody on. Ball two, or ball three, 3-0. Matt Cross with a 3-0 count now, looking to duplicate what he did in the second inning, looking to work a walk. Just hoping that doesn't happen. Fastball, swinging on 3-0, Cross pops it up. Torres back, settles under it, 2 away. So a fly ball to over Torres and a strikeout looking. And Newark is 1 out away from their first 1-2-3 inning of the game. But that'll bring up Alex O'Donnell. Sac fly in the first, reached on a Jorge Leon error in the second. That Wong faced when he came in. Fastball outside, strike one. And with 2 outs, that's a good start. 7 hitter in the Jammers lineup. Breaking ball in the dirt. Did not reach the plate. Ball one. O'Donnell awaits the 1-1 from Wong. 2 outs. Swings. Grounds it to Christian Orr dives. Fires onto first to Battaglia. He inning over. Score that one 4-3. A 1-2-3 inning for Pang Phi Wong. The first 1-2-3 inning of the game for Newark. We head to the fifth. Newark down 8-0. All right, welcome back to Jamestown, New York. 8-0, top of the fifth, Pilots trail. Quinn Taylor is still on the mound. He is dealing for Jamestown. Just one hit through 4 innings. Ball 1 outside. Poe coming to Western New York, all the way from Taiwan City, Taiwan. Plays baseball at Fujian Catholic University in New Taipei City. It's a Catholic school. Outside for a strike. 1-1. Paul replaced Dominic Palma in the top of Here's the 1-2 from Quinn Taylor. Poe, opposite field, but enough room for Colin Stack. He makes the play. Up second baseman Christian Orr. Orr ended the bottom of the fourth with a nice play. Alex O'Donnell of a hit. He takes a breaking ball down the middle. Strike 1. Orr steps out. Quinn Taylor, just like Wong, looking to work fast. Orr from Oregon, Ohio, takes outside, ball 1. On. Pilots trail 8-0 here in Jamestown. Fastball inside, ball 2. He graduated from high school last Saturday. For time, not granted. The 2-1 from Quinn Taylor. Breaking ball inside, ball 3. Christian Orr standing at 5'10", 180. Awaits the 3-1. Here it is from Taylor. Fastball on the outside corner. Christian Orr thought it was ball 4. Home plate umpire is going to call him back. Wait, a 3-2. One hit, 2 errors for Newark. As to Christian Orr. 8 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Jamestown. And Newark has a runner on with 1 out. Over the lineup now, it's Tyler Odekirk. Odekirk, the shortstop. Odekirk walked in the 3rd and grounded out to the 2nd baseman in the 1st. Chris Connolly goes out to talk to Quinn Taylor. Held on by Brookover at 1st. Is the first pitch to Tyler Odekirk. Odekirk, the shortstop from Irvine, California. Fastball, check swings, fouled back, strike 1. The Newark Pilot shortstop is signed on to play Division I ball next year at the University of San Diego after a stellar sophomore campaign at Irvine College, at Irvine Valley Community College in California. He takes a breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 2. Orr leads off first. It's Quinn Taylor on the mound. 1 out. Odekirk awaits the 0-2. Here it is from Taylor. Orr running on the play. Swung on and missed. Actually, Tyler Odekirk just gets a piece. And it looks like it's a foul ball, so they're going to have to send Christian Orr back to 1st. Coach quickly runs out of the dugout, sees what's going on the play. They're going to send Orr back to 1st. The right call. It was a foul. It was a foul tip from Odekirk. So 0-2. Christian Orr settles back, takes his lead off first. And it's Quinn Taylor to deliver the pitch for the Jammers. Jorge Leon waits on deck for Newark. Here's the 0-2 to Tyler Odekirk. Going this time. Taken low and outside for ball 1. Quinn Taylor looks over at Orr as he takes his lead. 1-2, 1 out. Chris Connolly fires back to first. Slides back in safely, and it's going to be 2-2 to Odekirk. Careful, got a big lead. Just got in. You don't want to get thrown out on the bases down 8 runs, especially with your leadoff hitter at the plate. As Odekirk hit on the hip now on a breaking ball, he'll go to first. Christian Orr moves up 90 feet. See, didn't even have to steal a base. And now the Pilots are in business with Jorge Leon up, 1 out, runners on first and second. Yet to reach base on a hit for Newark after batting .353 this past season in California, but has quite a few walks and hit by pitches. So he is getting on any way he can at the top of the Newark Pilots lineup. Now it's Jorge Leon. Leon played second base in the first and third games of the season. This is his first game at third, taking over for Tanner Huddleston, who usually plays the hot corner for the Pilots, with the night off so far. It's Jorge Leon, 1 out. Christian Orr leads off second, leads off first. Here's the first pitch from Quinn Taylor. Fastball, low, strike 1. We're approaching 9 o'clock now here on the East Coast. From Quinn Taylor, Leon backs up inside, takes a fastball, ball 1. 1-1, it's Orr on second, Odekirk on first. Newark down 8-0, 1-1 count, 1 out. Leon steps back in the box. Quinn Taylor looking to work quickly. Gets set and fires from the stretch. Here's the 1-1. Leon fouls it back. It'll be 1-2. Leon grounded into a double play in the third and walked in the first. Here he is now in the top of the fifth. Breaking ball outside corner. Taylor does not get the call. 2-2. Looks in to his catcher, Chris Connolly. Second. Odekirk off first, or fakes like he's going. Ground ball up the first base line. Foul ball. Man, that was close to hitting the bag. Leon will be called back to the batter's box, and it will be 2-2 count again. 1 out, runners on first and second. 8-0 here in Jamestown with the Pilots on the wrong end of an 8-0 game. Jorge Leon steps back in to await the pitch from the right-hander, Quinn Taylor. He's going again, low, ball 3. So full count down 8-0. Let's see what head coach John Mayotte decides to do with the base runners. See if he puts Orr and Odekirk in motion. 3-2, 1 out. 1 at the plate. A good contact guy. Runners don't go. Grounds it in the hole. It's going to be a base hit. Or coming around, he is going to score. Both runners are going to advance on the throw as it gets away into the dugout. So now runners on second and third. That's an RBI single for Jorge Leon. Pilots are on the board here in the top of the fifth. 8-1 now. So that's good aggressive base running from Christian Orr. Run of the game for the Pilots. Jorge Leon and Odekirk each advanced 90 feet. That is going to be the end of the line for Quinn Taylor. Second and third, one out in the top of the fifth. We're going to take a break with a left-handed pitcher coming in now for Jamestown. All right, you're listening to the Newark Pilots Radio Network. New pitcher to tell you about for Jamestown. It's a left-handed pitcher, Nolan Hunt. Hunt, a sophomore at Canisius College. He will throw to his teammate, Chris Connolly. In 2 games this year for relief, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 K, no runs allowed for the southpaw from Westfield, New York. His left-handed hitter, John Ballier. Ballier doubled in the third side. Ball 1. Ballier up with runners on second and third. It's Leon on second and Odekirk on third. The starter, Quinn Taylor's responsibility. Ballier takes strike 1 in the outside corner. Ball 2. So just 2 hits in 4 1/3 for Quinn Taylor, but the walks allowed his pitching total to add up, which is why the left-hander is in Nolan Hunt. Ballier takes strike 2 inside. It's 2-2. Two and 2, 1 out, runners on second and third. Ballier takes inside, ball 3. So full count now to the left-handed left fielder, John Ballier. Ballier batting .500 on the summer with a pair of doubles. He's Newark's hottest hitter right now. Takes the 3-2, grounds it. Odekirk will score. Estrada fires across the diamond to get Ballier. Leon back to second. So it's an RBI fielder's choice, 5-4-3 for Ballier. 2 now. It'll be the hitter is now Peter Battaglia, 18, batting from the right-handed batter's box. Takes a changeup on the outside corner for ball 1. That was John Ballier's first RBI of the summer. Leon takes his lead off second. Breaking ball, Battaglia out in front. Estrada scoops it, fires across the diamond to Brookover, inning over. But the Pilots are on the board here in Jamestown. They get 2 runners across to cut the lead to 6. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning now. Newark trails 8-2. All right, welcome back. Bottom 5 here in Jamestown, New York. Pilots trail 8-2. It's still Wong on the mound for Newark, throwing to his countryman Poe. Pilots got 2 in the top half of the 5th. Down inning here now from Wong, and a good start. Breaking ball taken on the outside corner, ball 1. The hitter is Christian Deaton. Bakersfield plays left field in the 1st and popped out to Tyler Odeker in the 2nd. It's 1-1. Dean also has a run driven in on the night. 1-1. Breaking ball high and outside. Ball 2. The 2-1 now to Deaton. Inside strike 2. Deaton thought it was going to hit him. It did not. Two runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for Newark. 8 runs, 8 hits, no for Jamestown. 2 from Wong to Deaton. Fastball swung on and missed. Ring him up, strike 3. So back-to-back first outs of the inning. That's actually 3 straight innings with a first out strikeout for Wong. And the strikeout inning, or the shutdown inning that's needed for the Pilots after scoring 2 runs is off to a good start with 1 away. Nick Burnick, the second baseman from Niagara. First baseman Peter Battaglia. Long fastball outside corner, strike 1. Now from Wong. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 2. It'll be 0-2 now to Burnick. Wong 3 strikeouts for Newark. Here's the 0-2. Outside corner. Poe does not get the frame. 1-2 now to the number 9 hitter in the Jamestown Jammers lineup. It'll be 1-2, 1 out. Burnick awaits the pitch, calls for time granted by the home plate umpire. Wong will have to wait to deliver the 1-2. Poe sets up low. Breaking ball, didn't break. Nick Burnick ducks out of the way. It's ball 2. Second straight hitter. It's a 2-2 count now. Burnick awaits the pitch from Wong, 2-2. Fastball, line back. And we're going to do it again. That one just missed me again. The first time the ball hit in the press box. This time it just missed it. Away. Now back to the game. The 2-2 from Wong. Poe sets up on the outside corner. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3. Second out of the inning. Back-to-back punch-outs from Wong. 2 away, and that will flip the lineup over. It's Colin Stack. Stack struck out in his only at-bat against Wong in the top of the third. But he singled twice and stole 2 bases off of Will Frank and scored 2 runs in the first 2 innings. So he's 2 for 3. 1-0. 1-0, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Wong to the leadoff hitter Stack. Breaking ball, the slow breaking ball, down the middle, strike 1. The Newark Pilots will be right back here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. start time. It'll be Kyle Griffin, the southpaw, on the mound. Takes outside 2-1. Only start of the year last Thursday, Louisiana Tech pitcher. Deep fly ball to center field. That's going to be over the head of Torres into right center. Stack going for 3. Torres gets it in, but it's going to be too late as Colin Stack is into third base standing up with a 2-out triple. His 3rd hit of the ballgame. That ball just kept carrying and carrying. It's a pretty deep center field here in Jamestown, about 410 to dead center. That ball just off dead center, but over the head of Torres. And now the Jamestown Jammers have a life with 2 away. And it's the number 2 hitter, Ben Brookover. Brookover reached on an error his last at-bat. Here with 2 outs. Takes a breaking ball inside, strike 1. Here's Wang, the pitch, 0-1. Ball outside corner, Poe gets the frame. Poe doing a pretty good job framing pitches for his countryman Wong tonight. Extra strikes. 0-2, 2 outs. Wong looking to strand the runner, Stack on third. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. It's ball 1. The University of Texas San Antonio, 3 guys from UTSA in this lineup for the Jammers. He's 1 for 2 with a stolen, or 1 for 3 with a stolen base tonight. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. So 2 strikeouts and another strikeout swinging from Wong as he strikes out the side here in a shutdown inning in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the top half of the 6th. Pilots trail 8-2. All right, welcome back to Jamestown. 8-2 Newark trails Jamestown Jammers. Top six, it'll be over Torres, Brandon Nuwoski, and Colton Carney. And if anyone gets on, the catcher, Poe. Top of the fifth, looking to duplicate what they did. Not the start they're looking for, as over Torres swings through a changeup from the pitcher, Nolan Hunt, still in relief. Torres has flown out to right and popped up to the shortstop with 2 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. Bunted back towards the screen. 0-2. The Pilots scored their run last inning by Jorge Leon and an RBI ground out from John Ballier in the fifth. Then got a nice shutdown inning as Wong struck out the side. Here's the 0-2 from Nolan Hunt. Great changeup outside corner, swung on and missed. Torres down swinging on 3 pitches. Left-handed hitter Brandon Nuwoski to face the southpaw Nolan Hunt. Hunt from Canisius College in Buffalo, Division I school in the MAC Conference. Here's the 0-0. Ball 1. Nuwoski has grounded out twice to the third baseman in the second, in the fourth. Here's the 1-0. Bounced to Colton Carr to Chris Connolly. I'm sorry. 2-0. It's Nolan Hunt throwing to his teammate Chris Connolly for the Jammers, with Brand Nuwoski, the Indiana State product, up for Newark. Takes a breaking ball in the outside corner. Strike 1. So the 2-1 here now to Nuwoski. Inside corner. Nolan Hunt gets the call, and it's strike 2. Nuwoski not swinging at that one. Hitter for the Pilots from Hunt. Breaking ball in the dirt. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. No runners on. Jamestown leads 8-2. Hunt ready. Here's the 3-2 to Nuwoski. Corner. Ring him up. Strike 3 and looking. Nuwoski down on strikes. With 2 outs now, that will bring up number 21 right fielder Colton Carney. Carney hit by a pitch in the second and got out to the third baseman on a first pitch in the fourth. Faces Nolan Hunt, who Hunt looking to duplicate what Wong did in the top half. Strike out the side. First pitch swinging again from Carney. Shortstop O'Donnell. In front of the second baseman on the second base side. Inning over. Quick bottom of the fifth. It's an even quicker top of the sixth. Newark still trails 8-2 here in Jamestown. All right, welcome back into Jamestown. Bottom six, Pilots trail 8-2. Wong is still on the mound for the Pilots, doing a great job in relief of Will Frank, who struggled thirds. Leading off for the Jammers, it's number 17, the backstop, Chris Connolly. 2 walks and a single, an RBI, and 2 runs in 3 plate appearances today. Swings through a fastball, first pitch fastball from Wong, strike 1. Chris Connolly, the backstop from Canisius. And from the left side against the right-handed pitcher, Wong. And there's a breaking ball up and away. He's thrown a lot of breaking balls tonight, and he's gotten a lot of hitters to flinch. A few hanging, and luckily they've been in places where the Jammers hitters cannot do any damage. And this breaking ball now too far inside, it hits Chris Connolly, and Connolly will take first on the hit by pitch. He's on for the 4th time in as many plate appearances. So the leadoff hitter on now for the Jammers, and that will bring up number 2, Skylar Valentine. Valentine patrolling center tonight for the Jammers. Walked in the first, singled in the second, and grounded into an inning-ending double play in the third. At the bottom of the 6th, the runner leads off first base. First pitch from Wong, breaking ball. Poe thought about throwing behind the runner at first. Tagging covering, and it's strike 1. Chris Connolly on first, Valentine at the plate, and Wong throwing to his countryman, Poe. Off the top of the 7th for Newark. Swung on and missed. Way out in front of that curveball is Skylar Valentine. Quickly 0-2. See what Wong decides to do on 0-2. Connolly takes his lead off first pitch, being held on by Battaglia. Small lead, doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Wong, outside corner, does not get the call. 1-2 now. No one warming up in the Newark pen, so it looks like this inning will be Wong's. All fouled back. Tosses his mask, corrals it. 1 away. Chris Connolly not advancing on the play as the ball was just popped up right behind Poe. An easy play for the Taiwanese catcher. And that will bring up Chris Estrada. Estrada had been busy tonight at the hot corner for Jamestown, but he's played a great third base. Any balls past him. And he steps up here with 1 away as Chris Connolly takes his lead off first base. Wong steps off. Sets up behind first, or behind the plate. Now sets up outside. Here's Wong. Here's the first pitch. Fastball. Leon boots it, and it's going to be a base hit as the runner advancing as the ball went into left. Not sure if that's going to be a single or an error on Leon. If it's an error, it's his 2nd of the night. Either way, there's runners on first and third with 1 out. And they're going to score that in E5. 3rd error on the night for Newark, the 2nd responsible to Jorge Leon at 3rd. As I kept saying earlier, Leon used to playing Newark. And runners on the corners. Looking to do some damage here. Pitch from Poe. Taken outside by Matt Cross. Strike 1. Cross on the night doubled and drove in a run off the wall in the first, walked in the second, and flew out to Over Torres in the 4th. Is now in the 6th. Connolly on 3rd, Chris Estrada on 1st. Wong throws over and safely. Wong throws over again. And same thing, Estrada in safely. Here's the 0-1 now from Wong. Breaking ball down the third base line, just foul. 0-2. Runners on 1st and 3rd. It's Wong pitching to Matt Cross from Niagara County Community College. Runners take their leads off 1st and 3rd. 2 from Wong. Fastball, outside corner. Wong does not get the call. One and 2 now, as the runners take their leads. 1-2, 1 out. Granted from the home plate umpire as Wong steps off, and we'll do it over. Wong recently represented his Van Nuong University at the 2017 Taiwan Class A Amateur Spring Tournament. And while at the tournament, he ranked 5th with a .92 ERA. Long fastball, fouled up first base line. 2 over again. That was Matt Cross. Cross taking his swings from the right-handed batter's box. On 3rd, Estrada on 1st. Estrada reached on the third base error from Jorge Leon, his 2nd of the game. 1-2 from Wong, runner going. Outside, Poe bobbles it, and it's going to be a stolen base, no throw for Chris Estrada. 90 feet, and now Jamestown has another runner in scoring position with 1 out for Matt Cross, who has already driven in 1 on the day. And now that will bring the infield in for Newark. Everyone's standing on the grass except for Odekirk, who's about 2 steps back. Now to Matt Cross. And 3rd, they take their leads. Here's the 2-2 from Wong. Fastball, line to center. That's going to over back. He's going to catch it, but that's going to be deep enough for Chris Connolly to tag. Over Torres gets the ball back into the infield, but not before Connolly comes across to score. 9-2 Newark, or 9-2 Jamestown.
Now the back of the shortstop, number 1, Alex. No!
A sac fly and an RBI for Matt Cross, his 2nd on RBI of the day. Chris Connolly comes in to score. That's his 3rd run on the day. It's 9-2. First pitch to Alex O'Donnell, the shortstop, breaking ball outside, 1-0. So 2 outs now. Chris Estrada still stands on 2nd. 1, the shortstop from Mercyhurst. Wong, here it is, fastball outside, ball 2. O'Donnell hit a sac fly in the 1st, reached on a Jorge Leon error in the 2nd, and grounded out to Christian Orr to end the inning in the 4th. And Newark would love another ground out to end this inning. O'Donnell from Wong. Wong looks around her back, breaking ball. Strike on the inside corner, got O'Donnell to flinch, and that's that good inside breaking ball again from Wong. Interesting to see what Newark does in the top of the 7th. If this is in fact Wong's last inning, Poe is set to lead off, so it'd be interesting to see if they bring a pinch runner, ball from, or a pinch hitter for Poe, or if they let Poe bat for the 2nd time today. With the Taiwanese pitcher coming out and no other Taiwanese pitchers in the bullpen, Poe probably done if a new pitcher comes in. Here's the 3-1 now to the number 7 hitter, Alex O'Donnell, who's 0 for 2 on the day. That's off. A little problem for Poe, or for Wong, sorry, as Estrada is dancing off second base. A shift. Battaglia, basically the only guy left on the right side of the infield. If he's going to throw to second, smiles, runner back in safely, no throw. Or playing basically up the middle for Newark, holding on Estrada and playing a mini shift. Strike 2. A great 3-1 pitch from Wong to Alex O'Donnell. 2 outs. We'll see if Chris Estrada will go on the 3-2 count now from second. Wong looks him back. Now Garrett's ready to fire from the stretch. Runner doesn't go. Breaking ball. Swung on, grounded to Christian Orr. Orr will throw on to Battaglia at first. Inning over as Wong sprints into the dugout. Because of the error, the Jammers add to their lead. It's 9-2 here in Jamestown as we head to the top of the 7th here on the Newark Pilots Radio Network. All right, welcome back. Top 7, 9-2. Jamestown leads in Jamestown, New York. Po Chuan Pan, the number 8 hitter in the Pilots lineup, steps up to the plate. Takes a first pitch fastball, fouls it back, and just out of play, out of the reach of Ben Brookover, who thought he had a chance. Strike 1. Po Chuan Pan flied out to right in his only plate appearance. He came in the bottom of the 3rd in relief of Dominic Palma, who started at catcher to catch his fellow countryman Wong, whose day may be done as right-handed pitcher Jordan Miller had bullpen. Ball 1. So the 1-1 to Poe. Fastball down the middle, strike 2. On the mound, the southpaw, number 9. Fastball in the dirt, 2-2. It's Poe, the catcher at the plate. Here it is. Swung on, did he go? The home plate umpire asked for, yes, he did. Poe down swinging. So with 1 out, that will bring up second baseman or ended the inning in the bottom half of the 6th on a ground out. 0 for 1 on the day, flew out to the right fielder, walked and scored a run in the 5th. 1 out. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike. Moving quickly. Here's the 0-1. 1 out. Strike down the middle. 0-2. To Christian Orr, the second baseman from Oregon, Ohio, and Clay High School. Ball at Saginaw Valley State University next fall. Takes a fastball outside, 1-2. 1-2 now from Hunt. Ball 2. Nolan Hunt, the lefty, number 19, pitching to number 4, Christian Orr, batting in the right-handed batter's box. Pilots trail 9-2, here top 7. 1 out, 2-2 count now to Christian Orr. Here it is. Fastball inside, ball 3. So Orr, who walked off a full count in the 5th, has another full count here in the 7th. And here it is. The 3-2. Swung on, booped. Oh, that ball looked like it would be trouble down the left field line. But the Jammers caught a break, and it is just out. Orr will go back and do it again. 3-2, 1 out. Orr awaits a pitch from Hunt. Wind up. Hit umpire calls time. Orr asked for it, and it was granted. Now here's 3-2 from Hunt. Inside, and Christian Orr, for the second time in as many at-bats, will walk. And that will flip the line. Now, Tyler Oderkirk. Kirk has grounded out to second in the 1st, walked in the 3rd, scored a run in the 5th. Official plate appearance for the Pilot shortstop, the 0-1, as Orr advances first, high, ball 1. Let's see if Coach Mayotte decides to send Orr here in the top of the 7th, down 9-2. He was dancing on the bases last time, times but had to be called back due to foul balls. And they're all back from Oderkirk. Held on by Brookover. The pitcher Hunt, and the batter is Oderkirk. Hunt throws Orr back in safely. Now, the one thing you don't want to do for Christian Orr, you don't want to get picked off the base path with your leadoff hitter up and down 7. 1-1, or not going. Takes a changeup outside. 2. Looks in, or takes his lead off first. Pops it up. The center field, Valentine corrals it deep in the hole. And there's going to be 2 ways, or hurries back to first. So that will bring up the 3rd baseman, Jorge Leon. Leon has walked, hit the double play, drove in a run, and committed 2 errors on defense, which led to 2 unearned Pilot runs. His lead off first. The left-handed batter, Leon, steps in to face the left-handed pitcher, Hunt. Hunt throws over or back in safely. If Leon can extend the inning, it will be John Ballier. Or goes. Pitch outside or into second safely. Oh, no! Gunned out at second base. And that's what you do not want to have with your number 2 hitter up. Or caught stealing at second base. And because of the caught stealing, no runners left on. We get to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Pilot trail 9-2 here in the All right, welcome back. Bottom 7 here in Jamestown, Trail 9. New pitcher to tell you about. Number 14, the right-handed pitcher from New Iberia, Louisiana. It's Jordan Miller. Miller, the right-handed pitcher, throws a high fastball, ball 1 to Christian Deaton. Ball 2. Dean is 1 for 3, single solo base and drove it around first, popped out to Kirk and struck out the other 2 at bats. Jordan Miller 2-0 inside, ball 3. 1 appearance this summer for Newark. 2 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 4 walks. He walks the first batter of this inning, Christian Deaton. So Deaton heads to first, and that will bring up Burnick, the number 9 hitter. Burnick struck out twice, singled, and run. Was 1 for 3. Poe still catching for Newark. Pilots. That doesn't mean one can't happen. Here's the first pitch from Miller, slider outside, ball 1. So there's 5 straight balls since coming in from the pen. Miller plays his college ball at Coastal Alabama Community College in Bay Minette, Alabama. Slider, strike 1. In 8 games out in Alabama, 10 hits, 5 earned, 7 walks, 8 Ks. Here's 1-1, slider, just on the outside corner, ball 2. Dean, the left fielder, takes his lead off first. He reaches a leadoff walk. An outside changeup. Jordan Miller is in danger of walking the 8th and 9th place hitters in the Timbers lineup. The 3-1 inside corner just gets the call. Burnick was ball 4. 3-2 now for Jordan Miller. Out. He takes his lead off first. At the plate. The 3-2. Swung on. Blew to center. Torres charges in. Boots it. But he fires to second base. And just in time, so he makes up for dropping the ball and ends up throwing out Christian Deaton at second base. So no error because of the play on the out. Torres' good arm saved himself from the error. And that's a fielder's choice. He scored that 8-4 on the putout. It gave over the error, but that's not an error because he made up and got the out on the play. Now the first pitch to the leadoff hitter, Colin Stack. So that play, a fielder's choice for Burnick, put out at second base as Christian Orr received the throw. Here's Jordan Miller, to Colin Stack. Great ball in, straight to hitter playing right field from UMBC in the right-handed batter's box. His last time up in the 5th. Breaking ball just inside, ball 1. So Stack is 3 for 4, triple, 2 singles, 2 runs, and a strikeout. Here's a pitch from Miller. Changeup swung on and missed. Strike 3, 2 away now here in the bottom of the 7th. So 2 outs. That will bring up the first baseman, Ben Brookover. Brookover, number 30 from the University of Texas at San Antonio, has singled 4 and a stolen base and a run on the night. Here's the first pitch from Jordan Miller. Breaking ball, fouled back. Enough room for Battaglia, who makes the play just in front of his own dugout. from Brookover. So Jordan Miller allows a leadoff walk, works around it. And we head to the top of the 8th. Newark still trails 9-2. All right, welcome back into Jamestown Newark Pilots Radio Network. Top 8, Newark trails 9-2. It'll be Jorge Leon, John Ballier, Peter Battaglia, and if anyone gets on, the center fielder, Over Torres. The first pitch, fastball down the middle, taken by Leon, strike 1. About for the Jammers, it's right-handed pitcher Isaac Meza from CSU Bakersfield, a freshman. And Leon squares a fastball up, right up the middle. It's going to be a leadoff base hit for the Pilots. So 1 on, no outs, and that will bring up John Ballier. 235 from Valencia, California. He'll now work out of the stretch. Wixon gets the signal from Connolly. Leon takes his lead. Ballier late on a swinging strike. Strike 1. Leon takes his lead off first. John Ballier awaits the 0-1 from Meza. Changeup swung on, foul back. Strike 2. Waits the 0-2. Leon takes his lead off. He's being held on by Ben Brookover. 0-2 now from Meza. Fastball outside. 1-2. Ballier, flew out in the third and drove in a run fielder ground out his last time up. Pops this one up. The shortstop. He makes a play running backwards. one away. That's Alex O'Donnell on the put out, and that will bring up number 18, Peter Battaglia. Number 3 on the night, grounded into a fielder choice, struck out, and grounded it out to third his last time up. He digs in with one away, and Leon on first. Leon reached on a single. First pitch from Meza, inside, strike one. Battaglia, the Pilots' first baseman from Niagara, swings through, strikes two. Battaglia on the year, 3 for 15. It's good for a 200 average summer season, and swings through, strike three. So 3-pitch strike from Meza to Battaglia, and that bring up number 3, Over Torres. Torres made an interesting put out from center field play on a pop-up, but made up for it with a strong arm as he fired into Christian Moore to get fielder's choice out at second base. Over waits the pitch, swings at a pitch in the dirt, strike one. Torres 0 for 3 on the night with 1 strikeout. And he's 1 for 11 with 5 strikeouts on the summer. The center fielder batting from the right-handed batter's box awaits the 1. Here it is. Fastball, ball 1. Leon takes his lead first. He reached via a lead-off single off of Isaac Meza, the new pitcher for Jamestown. Torres 1-1. Fastball, outside corner, strike 2. Torres eats the 1-2, 2 outs from Isaac Meza. Leon takes his lead off first. Cut on, fouled back. Torres just stays alive. Again. Torres awaits the 1-2 now. Here it is from Meza. Swings, fouled back, out of play. The 1-2 again. Jorge Leon not being held on at first. So let's see if he decides to take second. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Give Leon second if he decides to go, as Torres takes a close, high, ball 2. Over Torres lines one down the third line, corralled by Estrada, throws across the diamond, inning over. Pilots, 1 hit, left on base. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Pilots trail 9-2. Right, bottom 8-9 to Jamestown lead. New pitcher to tell you about for the Newark Pilots. It's left-handed pitcher Chris Vitale. Vitale, the southpaw from Erie Community College in Williams, New York. Moore throws left-handed, 6'2", stands at 170. The leadoff hitter, left-handed batter, catcher Chris Connolly. He was hit by a pitch from Wong in his last at-bat. Catching for the Pilots. First pitch from Vitale, fastball inside, straight one. Fastball outside corner, just missed, 1-1. Home umpire award to the Pilots bench for balls and strikes. This is Vitale's second appearance as he throws in the 1-1. Fastball inside, strike two. It's the 1-2 from Chris Vitale. Fastball outside, bring him up. Strike three, called. Chris Connolly down looking. So strikeout to start off the bottom of the eighth for Chris Vitale. And that will bring up center fielder Skyler Valentine. First pitch from Vitale outside, ball one. Outside corner, strike one. By in Elmira, 2 innings in relief, 2 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout in the 12-4 loss to the Pioneers. Here's the 1-1, 1 out to Valentine. Change up outside corner, ball two. All the balls from Vitale have been close. Not good enough for it to fully home plate umpire. Here's the 2-1 from Vitale, outside corner. The 3-1 now from Chris Vitale to Skyler Valentine. Valentine, right-handed from the University of Texas, San Antonio. Pops one up down the right field line. Carney settles under it in fair territory, 2 away. And just like that, Chris Vitale has the first 2 batters retired here in the bottom of the eighth. 16, the third baseman Chris Estrada for the Jam. 2 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors for the Jam. 9 runs, 9 hits for Jam. Vitale to Estrada now, with Poe catching. Swung on and hit by Chris Estrada, strike one. Estrada comes in to 0-4 with a run and a pair of stolen bases and playing great defensively at third. Here's the 1. Squared up, popped up. Ballier settles under it, and a 1-2-3 bottom of the eighth for Chris Vitale. To the ninth. Bottom, we head to the top of the ninth. Pilots trail 9-2. Here. All right, we're back here, Jamestown. Top line, it'll be Brand Newark looking to map a comeback. Pilots trail 9-2 here in the top of the ninth, and a new pitcher to tell you about for Newark fouled back. 1. The new pitcher is Simon. Simon, a southpaw from Ball State University in Ohio. 200 for the Pioneers. Now the second pitch to Brand Newark, or to outside, ball 2. The 1 to Newark inside, tough take, 1. Carney stands on deck for Newark. It'll be Newark, Carney, and Poe, if anyone gets Christian or. Batter Newark, the 2-1. Grounds it to second base and into right field. Pick for Brand Newark to start off 9th inning. Let's have the leadoff hitter on. Nick Burnick could not come up with that one for the Jammers. It's on, and that will bring up Colton Carney. The first pitch in his last 2 at-bats. Let's see what he does here in the top of the 9th. Newark leads off first. Swinging for first pitch again is Carney. Squares up a fastball, fouls it back, straight 1. His lead off first. He's being held on by Ben Brookover. Out to Carney, takes ball 1. Carney standing in the right-hander's batter's box. Facing the lefty Trevor Simon from Ball State. Here's the 1-1. Carney squares up a fastball deep to center field and back, way back. The play. Newark rounds third. Carney goes to third. It's going to be a stand-up triple for Colton Carney. And with no outs here in the top of the 9th, to 9-3 on a stand-up triple to dead center from Colton Carney. Man, the ball was very hard and very far by Carney. Fielder Valentine unable to make a play, and that's good enough for an RBI for Carney. That will bring up Po Chuan Pon, the Pilots catcher. Pon flew out to the right fielder in the 5th and struck out swinging in the 7th. And now they're going to go check on Valentine to see if he's all right. It appears he is. Connolly walks back behind the plate. Away the pitch from Trevor Simon to Po Chuan Pon. Po standing in the right batter's box. Outside, 0-1. Down the right field line, out of play. 1-1. Poe awaits the 1-1 now from Simon, the southpaw from Ball State, as Carney takes it off third. Side corner, straight 2. Playing back here with a 6-run lead in the ninth, so they would concede a run to the Pilots on a ground out from Poe. But first, it'll be 0-2, or 1-2. 1-2, no outs. Runner on third. Carney takes his lead. Here's a 1-2. In the dirt. Two and two now to Poe. From Simon. Fastball up the middle. It is going to be snagged by the shortstop O'Donnell. He fires it down at first. Poe outfielder's choice, but not before Colton Carney scores. Looked like it was going to be a base hit for Poe, but Alex O'Donnell cut that off in the hole and fired across the diamond to Brookover for the out. And it's 9-4 now. Christian Orr steps in on the plate in 3 plate appearances, and he takes strike 1. Here is the 0-1 now from Simon. No runners on, 1 out to Christian Orr. Up inside, ball 2, or ball 1. Christian Orr awaits the 1-1, 1 out. It's ball 2 low. Or 2-1. Was caught stealing to end the inning in the top of the 7th. Takes ball 3 outside. On deck for the Pilots. The 3-1 now from Trevor Simon to Christian Orr. Orr second base tonight for Newark. Fastball, outside corner, strike 2. Reminder, we'll be back here tomorrow, 11 a.m. start here in Jamestown for a quick 2-game series against Jammers. It'll be Griffin, the southpaw from Louisiana Tech, on the mound. Christian Orr pops one up. Brookover, landing play, but fouled. And we'll do the 3-2 over again. Now the 3-2 from Simon, 1 out to Christian Orr. Ball for up right, and for the 3rd time tonight, Court on base of the walk. And that will turn the lineup over as the Jammers are going to make a pitching change here in the top of the 9th. Trevor Simon, 1 out. Bring in a right pitcher to face Odeker. We will be right back. All right, we're back here at Diethrick in Jamestown, New York. 9-4, top 9, Pilots trail. 1 out, Christian Orr just reached base off a walk. That pitcher, Trevor Simon. Pitcher now for the Jamestown Jammers, Connor Ryan. Right-handed pitcher from Mercyhurst. The junior stands at 6'1", 190 on the mound. And he will look to get the final 2 outs tonight for Jamestown. And to do so, he will have to face Tyler Odekirk first. Odekirk 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch, scored a run, and walked. Error throwing at the base. The loss tonight, Newark up to 1-3. With the win for Jamestown, they would be 3-2. Both in the Western Division of the Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball. So it will be Connor Ryan, the right-hander, pitching to the right-handed hit and shortstop for the Newark Pilots. Or takes the lead off first, being held on by Brokeover. As Connor Ryan works from the stretch, he looks in at Chris Connolly, gets pitch, sets, fastball, and there. Steps back in. Here is now with Christian Orr leading off first. 1-0 count, 1 out, 9-4 top 9. The 1-0 fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors for the Newark Pilots. 9 hits, 9 runs, no errors for the Jamestown Jammers. 1-1 to Tyler Odekirk from Ryan, the right-handed pitcher to the right-handed batter. Christian Orr takes his lead off. Being held on. Go. Chris Cully from his knees fires and gets away, and now Christian Orr is going to take third. He moves up 90 feet. Great base running by the youngest member of the Newark Pilots. He advances 108 feet, and now a runner on third for Odekirk. 1-2 count. So score that a stolen base and an E2, which allowed Orr to get to third. Here's the 1-2 now to Odekirk. Break up 2-2. Odekirk has shown in his first 3 games here in New York his ability to not only work the count, and get really deep into counts. His first 3 games, he had a 10-pitch at in each of the first 3 games. And now here he is, 2-2, 1 out. Christian Orr takes the lead off third base. Out there, he had a stolen base and an error on Chris Connolly. Sets aside. Odekirk goes the other way. He'll ground out to the shortstop, but not before Christian Orr comes in to score. Fielder's choice, score that 4-3, and Newark is making this ball game. 2 at the top of the 9th. It's 9-2. A little bit too late for the Pilots. Three runs here now in the top of the 9th. It will be Jorge Leon, the third baseman for Newark. Will be the first pitch on Ryan. Side, ball 1. Leon led the inning off at the still last inning. Off then pitcher Isaac Meza. Here's 1 out. Fouled back, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Jorge Leon from Connor Ryan. Singles, a walk, and grounded into a double play tonight. Made 2 errors, but has an RBI. 2 outs. Inside strike. And the Pilots are down to their final strike. Out from Connor Ryan, 2 outs. Pilots a strike away from falling to 1-3. In the game, here's the 1-2. Fastball, high and away. Good eye by Jorge Leon. 2 outs, 9-5. Jammers lead Newark Pilots. Leon asked for time. It's granted. So, an important year for Jorge Leon and for Connor Ryan. But the Jammers, they love to get the last out here before stuff to play. But the 2-2 to Leon now. In their full count. Two outs. Leon at the dish. Here's the 3-2 from to Leon, looking to extend the game. Fast swung on, hit deep to the right, and it is going to be caught in the gap by the leadoff hitter, Colin Stack. Not enough to cut the Jammers lead. Jamestown wins game 1 of this quick 2-game set, 9-5. We'll be right back here, though, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Western New York, as Kyle Griffin looks to end this Pilots 3-game losing streak. The Southpaw is on the mound. I'm Frank South, the Newark Pilots Radio Network. 11.